Hey guys, it's Ben here. Like I promised you, I was going to do some DIYs. It's miserable outside, so we're not going to do the duck decoy thing today. One thing I came up with, and this always seems to happen with me, I'm sure everybody knows the lighted ball burrs and the lighted, like the glow sticks. Well, every time I go fishing, either the lighted ball burst, the little battery in them is dead for some reason, or it just doesn't trigger. Like it seems like the depression of those lights never works, or the glow stick things, I'm always out, or I only have one or two. Well, I came up with this idea, crappie fishing, and it seems to work pretty good for me. And there's just a couple little tricks that I'll show you guys. But what I got here is just a regular ball burr, pencil style ball burr. It's made by Thill. And what I did to this ball burr was, I'm sure you can see those wraps there. Those are pieces of reflective tape that I've put on this. And what this will allow you to do is, you can cast it out as far as you want, and just if you put your headlamp on, I want to say it's flood, that gives enough light out on the lake where you don't spook the fish because your light's directly on your ball burr like you would need it to be. But that right there, that little bit of reflective tape right there shows, gives you enough light out there so you can see when that crappie takes it down. And we all know what a crappie bite looks like. It's not tick 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 tick, it's just boom. The other thing I did it also with slip ball burrs, because a lot of times we're fishing holes that are 10, 12 feet deep, and it's just not possible. You can't get it out there far enough using the ones with the springs. But first thing I'll show you before I get into this is the cheap, like the real expensive ball burrs that have the brass grommets in the top. They are the best. I will hands down say they're the best. But they're like $3 a pop. These ball burrs though are only $1. Well, the only major difference is the size of that hole in the top of that ball burr. Well, the best way I found to fix that is take a 1/16 drill bit, and you'll see that the hole started in there. And all you got to do is with your hand get it started. Don't use a drill. You use a drill, you'll just screw it up. And you'll just start reaming this out with this drill bit. And you may need to take a pair of pliers to hold the drill bit and then spin the ball burr. I had to on some of these. But what that will do is it'll give you a bigger hole, making it easier for your line to slide down. And I don't know why they make those holes so small at the top. It's you have your ball burr stop, and then you always put a bead right before your ball burr stop, right after your ball burr stop, like in condensate going down to the hook. So I don't know why they make them that small, but that's just a quick thing. And once you get it all the way down in there, like as you can see, there it is, like it's all the way down, like you'll know when you're all the way down because it will stop pulling it out. But you want to take a pair of pliers, I got a pair of needle nose pliers right here, and instead of like twisting it back out, rip it out. And what that will do is that will take care of any sharp or rough edges on the inside, and it will actually act as, I want to call it a ream, but it will ream out any of those rough edges, and you'll get this nice crisp smooth little hole for that. But anyways, what you'll need for this project are, I got two different colors of reflective tape here, red and white, and you may be able to find orange or maybe even a different brand, but this was Duct Tape brand. It was pretty cheap. There's not a lot on here at all. I want to say that right there you go, probably about a yard of it. That's all that's on here. But the thing of it is, you don't need that much. Whatever color you want, it's up to you. The other thing you'll need is super glue and a pair of scissors. What you'll do is you'll I'll take a piece of clear or white here, and you just need little slivers, okay? And I'll show you this sliver here. You see how small that is? Not very much. But what you want to do is you want to take your ball burr. Here's one I got started here for you. And you just kind of want to measure it so it just barely overlaps. And then once you figure that out, just cut it. Now here I have one that's pre-cut, and this is the red one. But what you're going to do next, I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see my work area here. What you're going to do next is, first you're going to peel off the reflective tape, just like, oh, it's going to be a pain in the butt, just like that, okay? Then you're going to take your super glue, and this is just the cheap stuff from Walmart. You'll take a super glue and you literally just want a little tiny drop, not much on there at all. This just small enough that if when you put that down on there, that it's not going to squirt out the sides. Then you're just going to wrap it, and now as you can see here, I got this one a little long, but you got the wrap, and see how I made that a little long. I'm going to just trim some of that off, and then you're going to take your super glue again and add just a tiny dot right in there, and then fold it over. And what that super glue will do is, because this tape, it's not meant to be in and underneath the water, but what that super glue will do, hold it there permanently. But as you can see, I got 3 little strips there, and then I still got the orange tip. So you can even use this bulb during the day, you can use it in dusk, but whatever. And once you have that, and now you could even, like with these ones, not so much these because they're so small stems, but you could just take a full wrap of this if that's what you want to do. The more reflective tape, obviously, the brighter it's going to shimmer, but I just do these 3 little wraps right there, and I put it in the water. I put it over in the sink to make sure it doesn't affect casting. It doesn't, like, it's not gonna like sit like this or anything. It's gonna, if you don't have a jig head on, it will sit like this, and then when that crappie comes and takes it, it'll go up and then straight down. And just like the same thing with this, obviously with the slip bulbers, they're gonna sit like this, and when that crappie takes it, gone. Quick, simple tip, way to save a couple bucks, or if you know, just like me, you just don't have the stuff at the time of need, but you got your headlamp. Cheap. I think the whole, like the bulbers are $1 a piece. 1 roll of this stuff is $3, and you can get 5 of these super glues at Walmart for 97 cents, and everybody's got a pair of scissors. Simple, easy. Hope you guys like this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I got a bunch more DIYs coming up, so hope you guys enjoy. Thanks, guys.